President of the Aquatic Sports Association of Jamaica, the ASAJ, Lance Rochester, is unperturbed about queries raised by the Integrity Unit of World Aquatics into the financial management of the local association. Denise Walters has the details.
Responding to TVJ Sports on Friday to questions raised about an 11-point line of inquiry initiated by the Vice Chairman of the investigatory body of the Global Aquatics Integrity Unit, ASAJ boss Lance Rochester indicated that his team is in the process of framing their response. The two-page letter, a copy of which has been obtained by TVJ Sports, gives the ASAJ until July 31 to provide original supplier invoices and proof of payments for all expenditures relating to grants awarded under the World Aquatics Support Program to the ASAJ for the 2024 and 2025 funding cycles, among other things. Rochester says he's not concerned as his team has the documentation required in time for the deadline in the next 2 weeks.
Yes, that is so. We were asked to provide some additional documentation, some supporting material for projects which had been undertaken over the recent past. And I mean, in and of itself, it's not a big deal. We were asked to provide information, we provide it. From time to time, we get asked to provide additional information, and we do so. And so, in and of itself, this is not a big issue for us. We just have to ensure that we pull everything together and have it supplied prior to the deadline, which we are committed to doing.
Among the other documentations required are contract agreements or engagement letters for professional services, including, but not limited to, coaches, technical director, accountant, and auditors, and any additional documentation supporting the eligibility of the reported expenditures under the World Aquatics Support Program.
If anything, the challenge for this particular task is related to the human resources, the effort that is required. As you would know, that the ASAJ is heavily volunteer-based as an organization. So we really have to look at our resourcing for tasks like these and at the same time remain focused on what really matters.
In the meantime, Rochester, who was returned as president of the ASAJ last December, says that this investigation will not derail his executive body from continuing to deliver for their stakeholders.
At least 5 major regional events which are taking place. We had athletes returning from the Panama Aquatics Championships. Shortly, we'll have athletes departing to the CAC Games. We are entering the Pan-Pacific Championships for the first time, that is Jamaica. Then we are looking forward to events like the Commonwealth Games and the Goodwill Games. So we really have an action-packed summer of activity for the association across multiple disciplines. And so while we deal with all our regulatory requirements, we ensure that we remain focused on supporting our athletes as best as possible.
Last November, the ASAJ closed the issue of outstanding reimbursement owed to Rochester 2 months after the resignation of then-Treasurer Richard Hopkins over what he had described as an untenable leadership situation within the organization. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.